Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. We are on episode 8, ladies and gentlemen, of Owen Talks Drum Corps. I am your host, Owen. I just want to let you know, guys, thank you so much for the support on the SCV episode with my boy Isaiah. Had so much fun filming that episode. Thank you for the support on Instagram. And actually, talk about Instagram, go follow the Instagram that is Owen Talks Drum Corps. Remember to subscribe on YouTube, that's Owen Does Band Things. And then hit the follow button on Spotify, that is also Owen Talks Drum Corps. Alrighty, everybody. Well, here is our question of the week. What are you most excited for the upcoming DCI 2025 season? Let me know down in the comment section down below or on the Instagram post for this episode. My guest today is currently on the journalism path at the University of North Texas. She is a former Birdville High School oboe, saxophone, and mellophone player and has marched with the Crossmen this past summer. Please welcome my guest today, Kylie.
Hello. Thank you, Owen. This is so cool. I'm so glad I get to be on an episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
For you guys, I'll give you some background, listeners. Me and Kylie have quickly become very good friends here at UNT, kind of on the same path as Isaiah, actually, where, I mean, we didn't know about each other much before then, other than...
We knew a little bit about each other, but
a little bit.
We were chill like that.
Yeah, because Kylie's kind of popular on TikTok.
Okay, now.
It was TikTok girl from Birdville and TikTok boy from College.
I guess that's how it ended up.
But now look at us now. We're here at UNT. Unfortunately, there is no camera today because the camera at the new studio I'm recording in is not working. And very unfortunate. But we have elite quality audio today. Yes. So that is great. Anyways, how's your summer been? How was everything?
Oh my gosh. Most amazing summer I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
As a rookie, too. Like, it was just absolutely amazing. Like, I honestly have no words. Like, it's been about a month post everything.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like exactly a month, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, it is
exactly a month.
Exactly a month, yeah.
Wow.
Time goes by fast. Time goes by fast. No, like, Packet's already coming out.
Oh, my
Troopers
gosh.
already announced their show.
Nah, as soon as Finals Retreat ended, they were like, our 2025 show is...
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's cool. How's UNT treating you?
Oh, I love it here.
Yeah?
Go Mean Green for real.
Go Mean Green!
And I love being part of the Green Brigade.
Yeah.
Football games are chill.
How was your first football game?
Oh, so fun. And we won.
Hey!
Catch that W.
Texas Tech, we coming for you, boy.
Ooh. Those are fighting words, Owen.
No, but yeah, I mean, similar to you. UNT has been pretty fun. How's the journalism path?
Honestly, I'm really loving it. I just cannot wait for, especially next semester, doing some more like projects and having some real clients and all that stuff. So
that's fun. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, time to get into the drum corps, man. I mean, you marched with Crossmen, their 50th anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, just what's one core memory you had of this season?
Only one core memory?
You can say a couple, but like if you have maybe one special moment that you remember.
Okay, well, this one, I don't know if most people would consider this happy, but it for sure was a core memory. So, Mississippi, on tour, got to Mississippi. It was rainy day before we got there.
Crossmen in the rainy days.
Oh, we will get to that later. That is a whole entire other story. But, so we get to Mississippi. It's time for block. The field is just a straight, like, mud pit. Completely filled with mud. Like, we could barely walk. It was just the most crazy block ever. Everybody was covered in dirt and mud, and even at the end we had a competition to see like who got the dirtiest, who was covered in the most mud. Our shoes were absolutely ruined, and Oh, that was a core memory for sure.
That's those fun moments. So it's just fun.
Yeah, like,
I don't know, like yeah, even just like in college and in high school, like just those spontaneous moments that just be happening. You don't really think about it until you look back at it and you're like, dang.
some of those reps we did on that muddy field were some of the most high energy and like effective reps we've ever done.
Literally.
Which is really weird to think about it like that, but even if we were slipping and falling all over the place, we were just going at it.
Yeah, dude, that's fun. It's interesting and cool to see all of y'all have little different core memories. I know Isaiah had talked about, what was it? It was something about the beach. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, and so like just especially on those free days.
Oh yeah, I'll get to the free days later.
Yeah, like I feel like that's one of those days that, I mean, obviously you're grinding and you're going at it every single day, and like you're seeing the same people over and over, but I bet those free days, they really let you connect with your core members and
100%.
and actually become kind of more friends rather than colleagues and and members, you know.
I got really close to some of my closest friends from like drum corps through free days, and you know, you see a different side of the person. You forget that they're not just a dot standing next to you on the field. Like, as crazy as that sounds,
Yeah.
like, you know, yeah. So I would definitely say the mud block was a huge core memory, and a second like little one was getting the core necklace. Like,
Oh,
you know,
the whole
that was really special. And
How was your history night?
Oh, it was amazing. The amount of energy and love you could feel as the staff and like alumni are talking about all the history was just, it's beautiful. It really is amazing, and how much people care about the organization and just 50 years of it. Like,
Yeah, man.
let's go.
That's a really cool thing to,
Yeah.
especially for, like you're saying, like the 50th anniversary. Like, there's so much rich history again, like behind the core. So many cool members that like have basically passed the torch from year to year and all that. And having such a special show, like a jazz show you had.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a pretty unique thing, man. That's pretty cool. How was, I guess talking in the topic, how was getting to celebrate the 50th year anniversary with the Crossmen?
I literally have no other words than just amazing. Like, throughout the entire, like, from spring training all the way throughout, like, till the last time we performed, it was just filled with alumni. Like, alumni from everywhere were just, like, tuning back in and being like, hey, like, what's up? Like, oh my gosh. And it's crazy to see those people that, you know, built the organization that I was a part of. And, you know, getting to see them perform live.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The unis?
Let's have an appreciation for just the uniforms alone. Like,
oh yeah.
they were absolutely perfect to the T. Like, go Bones for real. Go Bones for reals.
No, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, like you were saying, like with the alumni corps and them performing, how was being on the field for that and watching all that?
It was loud. I was standing like right by the drum major podium on side 2, I'm pretty sure, and it was just walls of sound, and the guard was really cool too. Like, some of their work was really amazing, and of course Chris Lyman playing his 2012 The Earth Song solo. It was insane. No mic, no nothing. Complete raw just sound, and it was amazing.
That's awesome. That's incredible, actually.
Oh, I have a fun fact. If I'm not mistaken, there was somebody from every single year that marched the Crossmen there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like all 50?
Yep.
Dang.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that that's true. And
dang, that's actually incredible.
yes. Yeah, it was truly just so amazing, and getting to mingle with all the alumni and stuff afterwards, after the show, outside Lucas Oil, was truly amazing.
How was performing at Lucas Oil?
funny story.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
So in prelims, and our closer may or may not have had a little stumble. But, you know...
She was excited, guys.
Yeah.
No, that's dude, I can't wait. It's insane.
But Lucas Oil was genuinely awesome, and I think it's my favorite place I've ever performed.
Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, but is it similar to, like, the first time you went to state and the Alamo Dome? Obviously not at the same, like...
Yeah.
Like, you know, but, like, it's the same feeling as high school. Yes.
Yeah, like when I got to play in the Alamo Dome for the first time, those two events really... It was, like, core moments in my marching career that just, like... It's like, like, I did it. Like, I'm here, I did it.
No, yeah.
So amazing to see.
Dude, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually incredible. Well, that's cool. That's cool to see that you got to interact with all the alumni, especially with that little fun fact that you're saying. Like, that's actually super sick.
Yeah.
And seeing them with the OG uniforms and the tracks, and that's incredible. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. Well, what is one of your favorite things, or what was a favorite thing you did during this past season? Any favorite location, activity? Again, going back to like the free days.
Yeah.
Other than the mud stuff.
No, I mean, I think the Myrtle Beach free day, I think that was some of the most fun I had. Like, you know, go have fun at the beach, Crossmen. We walked around, like, boardwalk. I rode on a Ferris wheel for the very first time.
Really?
Yeah, that was really cool, you know. And of course, getting to go to the beach and chill out. Took some cool pictures. That was honestly, it's just nice to just decompress.
Yeah.
And be like, for one day, just like, yeah. Because that was July 4th, so it was right after we, like, right when we got on tour and right after spring training. So it was just sort of, you know, okay, like, here's my time to...
And it's also like a kind of like get ready before everything starts pumping up, because you only have like 15-ish days till your first championship. You know, to Southwestern, and it's like all those things pick up quickly right after that, which is cool. But you know, it is like a little like heads up. You're about to like go in deep. You're about to dive in.
But honestly, something really random. I had some really good pizza.
Really? At
Myrtle Beach, and I still think about it to this day.
Nice.
It was amazing.
No, yeah, that's incredible. Do you have any, other than the pizza, any other favorite dish that you had during the summer? Maybe something that the Crossmen chefs cooked up?
Alrighty. My personal favorite meal, and I think a lot of the other core members would agree, buffalo chicken pasta. That was the most fire meal that we had all season.
Okay, I see. Like, I see you.
I don't even know what they put in it, but it was so good. It was so good. Also, the cornbread was always amazing.
Really?
Like, after the end of the season, we all went in the band app that we had, and we were like, hey, food crew, what brand of cornbread did y'all use? Because everybody loved it so much.
That's insane. That's cool.
But, yeah, number one, buffalo chicken pasta. Love the food crew. They're absolutely amazing.
Shout out to all the volunteers, man. Shout out.
Shout out for
all
real.
The truck drivers, all the cooks, all the merchandise people, like, and everyone in between.
Uniform people.
Exactly. Everyone, because at the end of the day, DCI is a nonprofit, and it doesn't run without volunteers. So shout out to all those people. If you do that, bro, that's awesome.
Shout out.
The core literally does not run without you.
Yep.
So we are insanely grateful for you. But yeah, man, that's cool. What was your favorite Gatorade flavor?
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I did a little mixing.
Oh.
So my personal favorite was what I called Baja Blast. So I mixed blue Gatorade and yellow Gatorade together, and I called it Baja Blast. But if I were to just give like a singular flavor, red all the way.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. That's cool, man. Yeah. Okay, so background to the audience here. Other than me and Kylie met once at a volleyball court with a couple friends. That was during high school.
Yeah.
We then progressed. We were about to graduate, and we actually both went to the Crossmen camp. together.
We did. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, we did.
And so it's been kind of like, and this is like on like friends and like I just want to say like I'm super proud of you.
Aww.
Because like I've literally seen your DCI like career from the start.
Yeah.
Because we were at the same camp, going at it with our bent leg.
That was like bent leg.
Going at it.
Hashtag bend the knee. Hashtag bend the knee. Wow, that was what, December 23? 2023 December?
Yes.
Wow.
Somewhere there, yeah.
Or November? I don't even remember.
It was it after state or was it before?
I think it was after.
Yeah, that's.
I think it was like
yeah,
December.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah.
That means a lot to me.
No,
Wow.
yeah, dude. It's been incredible to see your process, especially going from a woodwind player to a brass player.
That's a whole
and
nother
going
rodeo.
and going at it. It's been awesome to see you progress as fast as you have.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It was something I was thinking about in the back of my head, but
Yeah.
it's a cool thing because, I mean, obviously the audience didn't know, but like, I don't know about you, but I went into the Crossmen camp not preparing anything other than like the articulation exercise and some of the double tongue stuff. Like, I couldn't not. I went in there, sight read my etudes. I did not know how to play baritone, but we're working on it, chat. We are working on it.
Yeah,
this year.
2025.
We're working on it this year, chat.
Owen?
Oh, yes, sir. So,
Well, I guess I kind of was also in the same situation as you. I guess I should talk about, me getting in the audition camp since we're, okay. So, yes, we're at the audition camp together. I, as y'all know, am an oboe player, brand new to mellophone. I got my hands on a mellophone in January of 2023, and I marched it for my senior year of high school, which was from August to November marching season.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just went straight into auditioning for Crossmen, which that was already a crazy move for me, I feel like.
That brings up a good question. What made you choose the Crossmen?
Well, most of it was location-wise, because Texas, it was closer to me, it was more accessible to me, but also I fell in love with their 2019 show, Valkyrie. Absolutely love that show. And the third reason is because it was the 50th anniversary, and I thought that would be something so amazing to be a part of, and it was. So, just said, you know what, YOLO, went to Crossmen, and I actually never did a music audition at that camp.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I felt not prepared at all, was completely nervous, out of my mind, did not even do a music audition, but of course, did everything else, and the visual caption head, Tony, came up to me, and he was like, hey, how did your music audition go? And I was very confused at this point, and I was like, why is he asking me about my music audition? And I was like, funny story, I just started playing mellophone, and I didn't do a music audition. And he was like, well, if you can come back to the callback camp and play your music audition, that would be great, because your visual is amazing, and we would contract you today. And I was like, so that, kind of got me into shape, and I sort of realized, maybe I do have potential, and this is a foreseeable thing for me to be able to do. So, that month I was like, I got it together, and I went back, and they contracted me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you remind me, because I don't remember well. Because I remember, the only thing I remember was talking to you, or trying to convince you to go do the music audition at the first camp.
You did? Try.
But I don't remember what happened after that.
Well,
was there anything else?
I
You're just like, no?
No, and I regret it. I mean, honestly, looking back, I probably was well prepared enough, but I, just had that little voice in the back of my head. But I'm glad things worked out the way that they did.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah,
And I think that's a kind of, I guess, like a tip, but also like advice to like any people in the future,
100%.
like whoever like is trying out for a core for the first time.
Yeah.
I've said this multiple times on the podcast, but if this is your first time listening, like just go to a camp.
Just go to a camp.
Like trust me, you. I don't mean this in a mean way. Like you're not the worst one there. Or, that and
well, in this case, I might have been the worst one there musically, but
there's potential.
Correct.
Especially if you go in there with an open mind.
And this sort of, I guess, goes with, I don't know if you're gonna ask something similar to this, but the caption heads and the techs are looking for like individual. They're looking for you. They're not looking for an A+ stellar player. They're looking for someone who's willing to work and someone who's willing to get better.
Exactly.
They're not looking for someone who can, go play da-da-da-da-da perfectly at da-da-da-da-da beats per minute,
Yeah, and it goes back to, I think, like out of the podcast, we and Isaiah were talking about it, of how, like, no matter, like, you could have been an All-Stater, you could have been Jazz All-State, you could have been this, you could have been that, but some people can't do this during marching band. Some people can't hold their horn correctly. Some people can't be visual. So, like, there's always different things with, like, everybody. So, like, it's not impossible.
Not at
especially once you find the core that's for you.
Yes.
That's a big other thing. So.
Yeah, that is. All I have to say is just, just do it.
Yeah.
Just believe in yourself. Like I guess that's what I should have done earlier on, but, I'm glad that I was able to do what I was able to do, and I had people, looking out for me and rooting for me as well.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, well, any last cool stories you would like to share of your time at Crossmen 50th anniversary?
I mean, I talked about earlier about the rain.
Oh, let's get into it.
Crossmen in the rain. That was a big thing for the 2024 season. For a little fact for the people, we had 5 shows canceled / or not scored due to weather issues, which was really sad and really frustrating. Not gonna lie, it was really tough having it's about a third of our shows for the season just not counted, not scored. So that was definitely something that happened.
Yeah.
And I remember it felt like weeks on weeks where we just got rained on every single day. And it was, honestly, I used to love the rain. Like, you're laying in your bed, you hear the little rain outside, like the slow, like, roll of thunder outside. After this season, I hate the rain.
Dude.
It's caused me so many problems and made me so sad. And the rain is just... Ugh.
The rain and the Crossmen.
The Crossmen got rained out.
Again. No, yeah. And then it's just like even a standstill, it just doesn't hit the same.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's not even scored either, so that didn't,
Yeah.
But looking back, I still, even with how frustrating some days were, I would not change a single thing. I would not want the season to have gone any differently. Mm-hmm. And ultimately, I'm just really proud of the production that we put on, like Lush Life. Genuinely really amazing. And it was, hot take, the most fun show of the season. Like, it was genuinely so much fun. And maybe I might be a little biased just because I performed in it, but genuinely would not change anything. And Lush Life was such an amazing production.
Nice. Good. Well, one thing that I know might be kind of fairly recent for you, obviously this is your first year marching drum corps, and it's freshly out of high school band. What was one big significant difference that you noticed between drum corps and high school marching band?
Honestly, it sounds a little silly, but the fact that everybody in drum corps wants to be there and, you know, pays over $5,000 to be there, just, it hits different. It makes it a little bit more special, and you realize, like, these people are band nerds just like I am. Like, you know, they're willing to spend their entire summers and sacrifice so many things just to be able to march. And I feel like high school, you know, like, some people are required, and maybe they don't want to march, and, you know, they don't have that same passion. And I feel like with drum corps, those passionate people are everywhere. And, you know, just the passion exudes from everybody. And
Is that one of the things you were, like, considering / looking at, like, when joining drum corps, was like, hey, I want to find a group that, like, of, like, dedicated members like I am?
100%. And especially the staff as well, like, specifically our brass staff, like, genuinely so amazing. I really appreciate them, and I've learned so much from being a little sad oboe player to being in a world-class horn line, you know? Like, I just really appreciate them and everything that they did.
Shout out Gary Bernard.
Hey, yeah. Hashtag Tuba Tech.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad that you were able to find that group, a bunch of new people to talk to, a bunch of new friends that you've made during the summer so quickly. But, like, again, it goes back to, like, you're all doing the same thing. You're all going for the same goal. So y'all are all in the same boat, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, you just relate to everybody. Like, you went through that 110-degree block too. Yup. You went through the mud block. Yup.
Yeah, no, and those are cool memories. Like, you'll be able to look back,
100%.
like, you'll be like, oh, you guys remember when we had that mud block? Yeah, I remember when we had that rain out.
Yeah, like, I mean, I still go back and I know I text people and I message people and I'm like, hey, like I'm thinking about the season, like, hope you're doing well, or like, oh my gosh, do y'all remember this video? Do y'all remember this photo? Like, those connections and those relationships are just forever. Like, they're never going away.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, looking forward to this upcoming year in drum corps, do you have anything that you're looking forward to specific?
Honestly, I'm thinking, like, core-wise, I'm, you know, keeping my eyes out for Phantom. With the season that they had for 2025, like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I have no clue. I feel like they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna,
Dare to be legendary.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm very excited to see what they do. And, you know, also, Trooper's already announcing their show. Like, okay.
That's true.
Let's see what's going to happen.
That's true.
I know, like, seeing all the staff changes.
Oh, yeah, new stuff.
You know, like...
Things to look forward to, man.
Yeah, I'm super hyped.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome season, just like last year. Or I guess it wasn't last year, but like a month ago.
A month ago?
A month ago.
It does not feel like only a month ago.
That's insane, actually. Well, what are 3 things you would like to say to someone who is looking to join the drum corps world this upcoming season? Ooh. Other than the ones we've discussed already.
3 things?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say prepare your body before, like, a month before spring training, because drum corps is a very rigorous activity and puts a lot of strain on everything. So I would suggest preparing your body well, eating well, working out, you know, just staying active. You don't necessarily have to work out, just stay active, you know?
Yeah.
Just, you know, keep yourself going.
Mm-hmm. How much do you think nutrition plays into that?
For me personally, I would say quite a bit. I mean, I know we're always starving in drum corps just because we're burning so many calories because we're, you know, running all over the place all the time. But specifically the Crossmen, I feel, does really well with that, and we get fed really, really well, and I really appreciate Food crew again, shout out. So yeah, as much as it's important to be nutritious and prepare before the season, during the season, you know, should be good.
Yeah, I got you. So wait, how many was that? That was one.
My second one is just be yourself. If you go into something like this trying to be somebody else or trying to be better than you are, trying to be different than you are, I feel like you're not going to get 100% out of the drum corps experience. Just go in being yourself, and, you know, people are going to appreciate that. And that's what people are looking for, especially in the audition process, is a human, someone who, you know, is real and
willing to work hard.
Willing to work hard. You know, it's okay if you make mistakes. You just fix it. And you work to fix it, you know?
Neck tripped.
Yeah. So being you, second one's cliche, but it's very real. The last one. This might be a little too similar to the second one, but don't doubt yourself. This one's more, I guess, personally, with shout out to my woodwind players from going from woodwind to brass. You know, it's hard to be surrounded by people who've been playing brass instruments for 8, 9, 10 years. But don't doubt yourself. Like, sure, my strengths were in other places. Visual. Hashtag thanks Vish staff for giving me Visual Rookie of the Year.
Hey.
That was an amazing accomplishment. But, you know, don't doubt yourself in anything, because, you know, you can look over your shoulder and find something else that you're amazing at. Like, just don't ever doubt yourself.
True. Real. Well, that's honestly great advice. I like seeing everyone's with the other 2 interviews that I've had, I like to see everyone's different perspective, because obviously, you had a whole different path into coming into drum corps than Isaiah.
I did.
And Isaiah had his own different path than Drew, and everyone has their own path. It's super cool to see where you start from and where you are now, you know? So that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. What are some inside secrets or tips you would recommend to someone trying to get into the corps they want to or wish for?
I mean, honestly, there aren't really any. Like, you know, you just do your best, be yourself. I keep saying that, but it's so true. Like, if you just show who you are, what you know how to do, like, they're gonna love that. They're gonna vibe with that. They're gonna be like, this person, you know, they're willing to put their best selves forward and fix what they need to. Like, there's not really any tips or tricks or anything. Like, sure, you can prepare as much as you want, but in reality, you know, if I'm so passionate about this, I don't even know the correct words to use.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I got you.
Yeah, like, you know.
I mean, it's all about commitment, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually putting in the work.
Like, applying that.
Yeah, because I know, and this is even from, last year, I guess, and I'm trying to change the way it is now, but, you can talk so much game, but, as 100%. The guy who puts in more work is going to end up it's like the all-state process here in Texas. For those of you who are in Texas and do the high school region process, you can go in those rooms and see who has practice and who hasn't. Yep. Even how much they've practiced, or if they take lessons or not. You can tell that in the camps, even at the camps, you know?
Yeah.
Again, I guess, I know I haven't marched yet, but from what I've seen, it's a lot of it's the person who actually puts in the work.
Correct.
Not the person who was good at All-State, or was good at this, was good at that, you know?
I know that you know, they contracted me over people who have been playing for years, because, you know, I took the challenge and I was committed, and, you know, did the silly thing, did a little practice log, played every day. And, you know, I just did my best, showed them what I could do, and they were like, they appreciated it, and they saw the talent and potential in me. So...
No, that's good, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily think there's any tips or tricks, you know, just show what you know.
Oh, yeah. Cool beans. Well, as we wrap up this episode, I did want to ask, is there anyone you would like to shout out for supporting your journey these past few years?
I mean, I guess my family, of course. I mean, they helped me, or they were sort of the ones who encouraged the whole mellophone thing, you know, bought me the mellophone. And also, a little side note, my aunt, she was contracted for the Blue Coats Color Guard in 2004, and unfortunately, she never got to actually march, so she's been a really big support for me, you know, pushing me to always do my best and to, you know, just supporting me throughout my entire drum corps journey. Of course, all the homies, all the people who helped me through everything, even just talking to me on the tough days of tour, or, you know, they know who they are. Shout out to Dank BOA memes. Shout out to Dank BOA memes for posting Crossmen memes and giving us clout. Let's go. Shout out to Owen Talks Drum Corps.
Hey.
Because Owen's a great person and has this wonderful podcast. So shout out to Owen.
Appreciate it.
And shout out to the entire Crossmen Drum and Bugle Corps. Let's go, Crossmen Drum and Bugle Corps.
Go Bones! Go Bones! Go Bones! Yes, man.
Love all of them. Love all those people so much. They know who they are.
Nice. Good. Well, alrighty. Well, if you have no other stories, do you have any other extra little stories you want to throw in there?
I don't think I do. I'm just excited for 2025.
Yeah? Cool beans. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. We'll wrap up this episode today here with Kylie. Thank you so much for listening till the end of the podcast. You guys remember to go follow the Instagram, that is Owen Talks Drum Corps. Follow on Spotify, that is also Owen Talks Drum Corps. And then subscribe on YouTube, that is Owen Does Band Things. We are almost at 200 subscribers. That's actually insane.
Yay! Oh, I didn't know that.
At this moment, I'm pretty sure we're at 168.
Oh my gosh.
So it's been growing.
Let's get to 2,000.
Let's get
Hey.
Dude, it's been a pleasure being able to speak to you guys during these past few months with Drum Corps. I don't know if I've ever kind of explained why I started this, but it's not, I don't really care like how many subscribers. Like, it's just fun to get to talk to you guys. Like Kylie, Isaiah, Drew, and a bunch of the crew who we're going to have during these next few weeks and months. The content doesn't stop here. Drum Corps is taking a break itself, but the process is starting back up with audition packets coming out and camp starting later on this year. So we're definitely continuing the podcast. The podcast is not going anywhere anytime soon. But again, thank you guys for listening today. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.